Welcome back to the Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles channel. We have roll number 6 of the wheat cents that I got up in New Hampshire from Twin State Coins and Treasures. I'll show that right here. Twin State Coins and Treasures is the info. We've done very well with these rolls. We've gotten a lot of album fillers, upgrades, so a lot of good dates. 09 to the 50s. One of the rolls had an Indian head in it, also had a Staley. So we've done very well with these rolls. And here we go, another Indian. I'm not going to pull that one out. We'll take a look at what that is when I get to it. So let me set up the tripod and we'll get into these dates, see what we have. I'll be right back. Alright, we're set up for the hunt, but I just wanted to show you that I have not touched them. I have no idea what that Indian is. So we're going to get this hunt going. Let me kill this light here. And let's see what we have. First one is a 1940 out of Philly. I almost said San Francisco. 1940. Don't see any kind of errors or varieties on that. We have next. Nice. 1920 out of Philly. I'm not really seeing anything out of the ordinary. Could have had a small, slight lamination issue on the obverse. We got the little ring of damnation right there, but it's okay. 1920. 1949 Denver. I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary. Looks normal. Okay. Next. There we go. 30s find. So we already got the 20s, a 30s, and a 40s find. Fourth coin into the hunt. Don't see anything there. What I really need is the mint marks, though. That's what I need, the earlier dates with mint marks. That's what's going to help out my album. 57 Denver. We got some die chips. So right in here, right in there. The mint mark, as far as I can tell, looks normal. Liberty looks normal. In God We Trust is normal. Not seeing any die cracks, die chips, pre-cuds, or cuds. But that's our first 50s find. Next. 1945. I don't know what's going on with the D there, but those look normal. Okay, next. 1951. Nada. Okay. 1950 Denver. That mint mark looks odd. But in the condition it's in, it's, even if it was like a minor variety, it wouldn't really bring anything. So we're going to keep the hunt going. Okay. Next, 1946S. I probably have this just because it's a little bit later date, but I'll take an S Mint. I used to think that the album collecting was stupid. And then I happened to win a Jefferson album from Let's Look Brad. I did have a couple. I had an Eisenhower album, and I only bought that because one trip to a bank, I had asked for Eisenhower dollars, and I got almost an entire set, aside from silvers, but I did get proofs. 1971, 72, 73, all the way to 78. I had every single one of them. Philly, Denver Mints, and Clad proofs. So I ended up getting an album just to put those in. But I won that nickel album, and started to get a little bit more into album filling. And now this penny album has got me hooked, especially since I found, here we go, 53 Denver. Again, I probably have this one, but especially since I found these rolls at a little under $3 a piece with a very good variety in them. Normally wheat rolls, you get like 40s and 50s in them. This has got 09s all the way up to 58s, and I've had one roll, not including this roll, that had an Indian in it, and now this roll has at least one Indian in it that I could see. Maybe there's another one in here, who knows? Probably not. But yeah, so now I have a whole bunch of albums. I have the Eisenhower, I have a Kennedy, I have a Washington Quarter album, Jefferson Nickels, I have the Lincoln Cents from the Wheats up to the Shields. That's pretty much it. Oh, I do actually have a, what the heck is it called? A Typeset album that I have never opened. It's still in the Amazon bag. And I meant to do like an opening mail call kind of review type thing. I never got around to doing it. I've probably had that since the beginning of the year. I just haven't opened it yet. 52 Denver. 50s are catching up rapidly here. 1953. This one's actually in decent shape, but I think a lot of my 50s are reds. So, namely these types here, I'm looking for errors and varieties. I would love to find a wheat cent cud. That would be awesome. 42 Denver. I'm not seeing anything there. Excuse me. Pretty worn for a 40s. 1940 even. Philly. Nada. Maybe it's probably damaged. Yeah, that's damaged. Reason why I say that is you can kind of see the dispersed metal right here and here from the U. So it kind of pulled that way. So that's definitely damaged. It's just older damaged. Okay. 1957. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Oh, the 50s are just growing. Here we go, 1939. don't see anything abnormal on the obverse. Anything on the reverse? No. Came home tonight and my wife had made a squash soup. I had asked for like a pumpkin or a squash soup. So she kindly made me that with some rice in it, white rice, which was delicious. But I will tell you, the aftermath burps, whew. Not that you need to know that, but what the hell. We're here looking at pennies. That B, again, looks weird. Okay. It's a second 30s find. 1958. The 50s are just piling up here. This one's not even close to a red cent. Okay. Here it is. Do we have a date? Wow, this thing is slick. Wow. Holy crap, 1864. But it is worn to bits. Wow. But hey, date is clear on there, 1864. I don't think I have ever found an Indian head with a mint mark on it. Looks like there could have been something there at one point, but I don't see anything. But still, we got a Indian head, 1864. That's amazing. 1957 Denver. That could also be an RPM, but too much wear. We have a die chip inside the lower portion of the B, so that's filled. That G is all banged up, huh? That looks like another O. That's a rough shaped coin there. No die cracks in the 50s. That's too bad. Man, more 50s. This is a 50 heavy roll. I like the toning done in this corner here. Look at that. Kind of up in here and there. That's some cool coloring. Wish it would show up better on the screen. It's a lot brighter on the phone than it is on the computer monitor. Okay, nothing there. Nada. 51 Denver. Just 50s galore. A cornucopia of 50s wheats. A plethora, if you will. $19.50 on the nose. Come on, where are my teens and my 09? May not get an 09 if the wheat cent's in there. Not the wheat cent, the Indian head. The last time we had an Indian head, it wasn't an 09 in it. Here we go. Here's an early 1911. It's actually in fairly decent shape. Now I know, well, I should say I believe I have a 1911. I'm fairly certain of it. I just don't know what the condition is. If this is a better 1911, then we'll put this one in there. And obviously if it's not, it won't go in there. All right. right, so I do have 20s in there. Do I have anything earlier than... Here we go, 1954 San Francisco. That looks normal. Okay. This is going to be a tough roll for upgrades or spot fillers. I don't think we have much going on here. That looks pretty normal, all things considered, with the amount of wear on that one. It's an early one. 1910. I know we've had this before, so I believe we already have a 1910. And again, it just comes down to condition. This one is very, very worn, very slick. So that one probably won't make the cut. 1918. All right. We got some teens coming through here now. Again, probably not one that I need. There's a little bit of lamination issue there. Excuse me. 51 Denver. Much rather find some earlier dates with some mint marks on them. That 50s pile is just growing. See right here, you can see a little bit of a notch, I think. Right there. Quite a few 57s in this roll. But the 57s that I have are definitely red. I know that the end of the series, I have a bunch of red ones. This one's not going to make the cut. Another 50s, though. $1941, we can check for a DDO. I'm not seeing it on the date. It's odd that we have like extra thickness there, there, and there, but it's so worn I can't really tell if that's a double die or not. I don't believe so. So I'm going to go with no on that. Okay. $1948S. Looks like it's been polished. Definitely shiny, like it's been polished. It's not, doesn't have like the luster on it. Next, another 1920, also out of Philly. So two 1920s, got a little bit of maybe some grease strike there, or that's just wear. Too hard to tell with this old with this much wear on it. But 1920s. Another 1920. Well, now, come on. Where's my mint marks? Okay. Here we go. 1950 Denver. I wonder if we already have this. 1915. Definitely slick. But if I don't have it, that'll be a good little filler. All right. Here we go, a new 20s, 1929. I do believe I have a 29 in the album. I've got most of the Philly coins You do need the earlier date mint marks, is what I'm looking for. I'm not seeing anything there. Next, 58 Denver. Don't need that. Yes, very, very minor lamination issue right here. Okay, 50s are still piling up here. Another 1940. No variety or error. Another 50s. 54 Denver. All right. 1936 with some lamination issue. I'll take that. 36 has some doubling as well, but not this one. It doesn't appear. Although that TY looks funky, huh? I think it's just damaged, though. I'm not really seeing any signs of doubling. I say no on that. Negative, okay. Not many 30s finds in this roll. That's our third. Here we go, 1937. All right. Okay. 1955. Me. Nothing really going on there. No doubling. Nope. More 50s finds. I have 5 coins left. 1919. I know we have 1919 in the book. 15D. That might be a spot filler. 19. This is 1951D. Okay. So many 50s. 2 coins after this one. 1944. No. And no. Okay. 55 Denver. Not seeing anything out of the ordinary. Damage in the center there. 1 coin left. 1946 Denver. All right. I'm not seeing anything crazy. Nope. All right. Well, let me get the album. And then I will go through these by dates, or by decades, I should say. And we'll see if we have any upgraders. I'll be right back. All right, not a whole heck of a lot in the teens, but that 1915 is a spot filler. So I'll plug that one in, and I'll check out the 20s. All right, 20s and 30s produce nothing. We do have this 1948S, which has probably, like I said, probably been polished. But it looks okay. I mean, it has some decent color. It's got good detail. And the one that's in here right now is very dark. So I think actually this one has more detail than this one does. So I'm going to swap these two out. I'm going to put the polished one in and hopefully be able to upgrade this one at some point. I'll do this, and I probably won't have anything else after this. Like I said, the 50s that I have are a lot of reds, but be right back. All right, well, there we have it for this roll number 6. We did get a spot filler, a 1915 Denver. And we're doing fairly well. 2 down here, 6 here, and 6 here that I'm missing. Doing worse on the second page. So I think these are a little bit lower mintages. We're doing better here. For this third page. And then 4th page, I have all of them. Just, I'm trying to get red examples. And there we have it. So it's coming along. Not too bad. But find of the hunt for that one is this 1864 Indian head. Very badly worn, but for a roll less than $3, I'll take it. Nice early Indian head. So there we have it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that hunt. It's getting a bit tougher to find anything to fill spots in the album here. I probably have better luck if I picked up some cheap rolls on the West Coast. That way I'd get some more mint marks out of them. But we get what we get, right? We don't get upset. So if you did enjoy this hunt, please hit that like button right down in the corner there. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. It really does help out the channel. If you do subscribe, please hit that notification bell so you get notified on all of my upcoming videos. As always, I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you on the next one.